King Selassie.
600 the God.
King Selassie.
600 the God.
I thought you said this job. I don't even want to be doing this job anymore because small time somebody matter just go cast for the internet. Then we have to talk about the person. I don't like doing this. Oh, Regina Daniels, why? I don't want to do this. Anyway, I am Emmanuel out of 600. You can call me 600 the God, and somebody matter cast on the internet. You understand? That is Regina Daniels and the senator Ned Nwoko. You understand? You are live on Word on the Street. As usual, I tell you, when something happens on the street, it's their story, their side, at the other side of the story, and the actual truth. And the actual truth is what we bring to you on Word on the Street. You understand?
Yeah.
This be where we they give you the actual gist. On Regina Daniels' issue, people were saying, oh, but she went to marry an old man, and right now, she's okay. Even if she leaves the marriage right now, she's okay. So we are asking, after leaving Ned's house, where next for Regina Daniels? But I saw some funny video online. Regina Daniels in the movie was advising us, was telling another guy that an older man pursuing her that she doesn't like older men. That is the irony of it. She doesn't like older men. She just wants to go to school and focus. Let's go and watch the video because right now it's funny.
You always turn me down. Why?
Well, that's because I'm not interested. You are an old man. You already have 2 wives waiting for you. And some of your children are even older than me. Listen, I'm not thinking about marriage now. Because I'm too young to get married. All I want is to make money and go into the university.
Saw that video, you see how
Very funny video.
It's a funny world, Right now, a whole lot of videos are coming out, but people are asking that after Ned's house, what is next for Regina Daniels? Because she was married to a millionaire or a billionaire, a secret billionaire, very powerful man who is also a chief. Do you think she could escape or, leave Ned's house and everything and, carry on after this relationship?
Yeah, for every marriage, there is an opportunity for divorce. Once it's customary, you can divorce. Yeah, but some funny statement that I saw by the spokesperson, one spokesperson by the name Abu, he says that they are in this for life.
Okay, he said they are in this marriage for
so
life.
Even both traditionally and customary, we divorce.
Yeah.
But what next?
Good. So I saw this thing on the internet. Very Dark Man of VDM Empire wrote a very nice commentary. I don't know whether it's true or not, but let me take it. It's like Regina reveals that she has no car nor house.
Yeah.
Ned does not allow her to buy a house. She has no business and everything that is bought in Ned's name. Their problem started. That is when he's saying that. This is when their problem started. The problem of Regina Daniels and her husband. This is where it started. Their problem started when she wanted to start doing her own thing. She wanted to become a career woman. And Ned said, no, there is no need because you are married to me and I am Ned. You do not need to do anything.
Yeah.
Every car and everything she's ever driven belongs to Ned. So Regina got tired because, she's a young girl and, she's very hot-headed. And she started complaining. Okay, I don't want to do my thing, Sha. I was acting even before you came to marry me. Now you don't let me act. You don't want me to buy a house. You don't want me to... And they say, hey, I would use my old man boogie or old man Jackie Chan skills on you. And the man started using the Jackie Chan skills just like that. That is where the problem started. You understand? So Regina felt she was young, she's cute, and she's talented, and she could easily, get ahead, by marrying Ned, not knowing that this man doesn't allow you to own anything. This man doesn't allow you to start any business. Is this a form of entrapment to, keep these people by him and silence them. What do you think about this issue?
Yes, it's an entrapment. Yeah, because even from a wide lens to this issue, you could tell that she went in for the money.
Okay.
So definitely things like this could happen with the Bab. Things like this could happen. And marriages like this, there's a saying that marriage is supposed to be enjoyed, not endured. Right now, it has gotten to a stage whereby you are now enduring the marriage. So this is an entrapment.
Okay.
Because one, you don't have a car.
Yeah.
You don't have a house.
She doesn't
have any business in your name.
She's not allowed to have anything in her name. Everything is bought on the man's credits and everything, and no one purchases anything for themselves.
In your name. You can buy, you can spend as long as you can. But whatever you buy is not yours. Because this is a way to exert control in the marriage. Yeah. Because you are having 6 wives. So that when it comes to a point that something happens, you can now lay claim to what you've bought in your name.
Yes.
But in this case, he wants to keep you in a cage so that even when you leave, you have nothing.
Yeah, so you can't leave, and it forces you because he's made you live a certain kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Flown the big private jets, met all the big people in power and whatnot. And when you leave, you do not have anything. So that is a way of controlling you for you to be very obedient.
Yes.
And that in a sense, I don't know if it's right, but it's like a business tactic he's using in marriage. Is that why maybe he's so successful with his marriages? Because he's married about 6 people and everybody's understanding. But it looks like this is now beginning to put me in a place where I can look in hindsight and say, yeah, maybe this might be the reason why none of his wives have divorced him, because at the end of the day they are stuck in that and they can't even get out, because when you get out of the marriage you do not have anything. You cannot purchase anything. You cannot own any car. You do not have a life. You cannot work. Nothing. You just have to be Ned's wife and you are okay. So that means marriage now, he's using the marriage now as a form to entrap these people and exert control on them.
Yes. So we have to look at what the law says.
Okay, so what does the law say?
So the law calls this economic abuse.
Okay.
And there was an act that was passed in 2015. It's called the VAP Act.
Okay.
VAPP.
Okay.
Violence Against Persons Prohibitions Act of 2015.
Okay.
Originally passed in the federal capital, Abuja. Yeah. And later on it has spread to other states.
Yeah.
And it states that nobody, including physical beating, particularly women and children, cannot be abused emotionally, nor physically, nor financially. And it constitutes to an offense according to the Nigerian law, to which is suable at the High Court or the Family Court of Law. So that's what the VAP Act says.
Okay.
So all of this thing, it has objectified her. Yeah. It has made her feel like an object, a possession. Yeah. Because you are now not seen as a human. It's a violation on human rights.
Okay.
So this is a suable offense. And looking at all this from this angle, not saying that this thing should happen, but in case Ned is called home and there is an interstate will, that is, no will was written, where could this all lead to? And according to the interstate thing, it means that now the children and the wives will be seen as houses or objects, to which is like, so the family can now divide the spoils. That is, if it is not well shared or documented. and it could lead to a whole issue because you as the ones who contributed to, because according to Nigerian law, everything the man has, once you are in marriage, from childbearing to training the children at home, to cooking, to contributing ideas, all terms to contribution to the wealth and success of the man.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
If there's a legal divorce, there could be a percentage split as to the properties.
Yeah.
Because of the VAP Act in 2015.
Okay.
Prior to that, the woman will go empty-handed.
Okay. So right now, you think if Regina is able to test the law,
yes,
she can live with something.
She can live
even
with
though
something.
with what we are saying, if anything we are saying here, or we are seeing here, or we've read here is anything to go by, that means she has nothing in her name. She is riding or she's flying in private jets, driving the most flashy cars and whatnot, but there is nothing in her name.
Yes.
If I get it right. But she could test the law on this.
Yes.
Because once she's been abused severally, it looks like it's something that has happened a lot of times.
Yeah. She is not happy in this marriage.
Okay, so do you think, why is it that it's only when Regina Daniels entered this marriage that is when we are hearing some of these things like she's being abused? That means if she's being abused, I could say on record that is not the first time, or she might not be the only victim in that marriage that is being abused.
Yes, because if she is suffering that ordeal, the other 5 wives too are also suffering it.
Because she is the popular one.
Yes.
So when she talks, a lot of people will see, or anything she does on social media.
Probably they are even afraid.
Good. So I'm just thinking, if he is not afraid to do that to somebody of Regina Daniels' stature or statute in like the society, that if you do something, she's a social media girly, like she's a Gen Z. So anything you do, she's going to tweet. Like anything you do, she's going to cause a reaction online for people to start talking about it. You did this, she came to delete your surname from her name. It caused the stir, it caused the whole conversation on social media. So if he's not afraid to do that, or he's not even careful, and he does that very recklessly, like, let me compare what he's doing to what Didi did. He feels he's above the law and he doesn't care. Nobody can call him to order, so he's done it. So if he can do this to Regina Daniel, if he's found out that it's true, he's guilty, that means he might have done it to all of them.
Yeah.
And which is a very dangerous thing.
It's a dangerous precedent to even set. Because one, you are a lawmaker. You should know better.
Yeah.
You are the ones who passed this same law.
Yeah.
So you should know better.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, I think Regina Daniels really dey hot water, because if she has nothing to her name, and this is claiming that when she wanted to do something actually for herself, because she was tired of being a housewife.
It means that the marriage, you have not benefited from the marriage.
Yeah.
It's useless. So if you had stayed and actually gotten married later on, not married to this man, actually you could be living your life by now.
Yeah.
Young women of today, dear, they should not be chasing money.
You see, she was young. She was given, she was handed over to him, for marriage at a very young age, where her mind wasn't even developed. So the whole thing at that young age would just be on the flashiness, the cars. Okay, though he's old, but I'm going to live a comfortable life. Or, he's a grandpa. Maybe he might not even, have his bed game or even on point. So, I'm just going to enjoy, maids will be at my back and call. They'll be calling me madam, you understand? Or mistress. So, a lot of some of these things plays on the young psychological mind. So she might just have taken it, I'm just going to chill. It wouldn't be stressful like maybe my mother stressed in marriage. So, she was interested in that. But you get into marriage and you realize, no, this is a whole different ball game altogether. When you're living in a world that is like 7 to 10 feet where nobody can see you, you're isolated from the world, and everything that is going on inside, nobody would even hear it outside. It's actually crazy for a man as powerful as Ned to do that, to where if he did it, it's sad, and he has to be taken on, because it's a sad one. I don't know if you want to add anything to what you've said so far.
So this is how we did. This caging, economic caging, psychological caging, coercive caging.
Yeah.
So this is how we did. So as una they watch this, if be the subscription where they need you for the subscribe, you for the like, you for the comment. This be your number one gist channel, TW6 Niger.
Understand? And yeah, you've been live on Word on the Street. We are signing out.